It is Friday, March 15th of 2024. Who is all here? I see a couple people in. I think I'm about 1 minute early today, but that's all right. We've got lots and lots to discuss today. As soon as I find out who is all here so I can tell them all good morning and welcome them in. Good morning, Ola Joe. Thank you for coming in. Good morning, Sally. Good morning, Karen. How are you all doing today? It is gorgeous here today. It is going to be 64. It is sunshine, sunshine, sunshine. And I am loving it. My son called me this morning on a video call, and they've got about 8 inches of snow that fell overnight in northern Arizona. Good morning, MDL. I am doing wonderful today, Karen. As I said, beautiful sunshine, warm temps. I couldn't ask for nothing better. If you guys have all seen on Ola Joe, the Crocheting Sailor, she has the National Crochet Month calendar up. And she has been keeping up on doing, I know, isn't that crazy? Snow in Arizona. As I was saying, she's got the crochet calendar up for National Crochet Month, and she keeps up on it a few days at a time, if not every day. She tries to post about what day it is. I'm not very good at doing that. I have fallen way behind. So I did write down days 9 through 17. And I'll just go through them briefly. Some of these, I'm sure we've already discussed. Some of them we haven't. How I learned to crochet, your crochet story. I've told you all how I've learned to crochet. If you would love to tell me how you learned, I would love to hear about it. Number 10 was Throwback Thursday. I didn't do anything for that day either. I am terrible at that. So Number 11 was texture. I love blankets, scarves, hats, anything with lots of texture. Texture to me is amazing. And when I make my scarves for the schools, I always try to put a lot of texture into them because a lot of kids in the schools have autism, and it helps keep their hands so busy. So I love texture in a blanket. Number 12 was favorite yarn. That one was kind of tough for me because I have lots of favorite yarns. But I would have to say, out of all of the yarns out there, the Super Saver Ombre is my absolute go-to yarn. I will buy that one over and over and over. I love the ombre yarns. Well, my son. Hi, Dan. Number 13 is something and then insert a color. Pink is my favorite color of all time. Pink is number 1 for me. And then teal would be number 2. And then for shades, I would have to say black and gray. Those are my favorite shades. Number 14 was Three crocheters I love. This one was also very hard for me. Tell her thank you, son. I have lots of people that I follow that I love. But my number one all-time favorite is Crystal over at Bag O' Day Crochet. I absolutely adore her. I love everything about Crystal. She is phenomenal. Then I would have to say would be Spiffy Handmade would be my second. And then my third would be Rich Texture Crochet. I love to watch both of those guys right along with Crystal. Number 15 was Blanket. As you all know, I am the queen of frogging blankets. I'm great at it. I do it on a regular basis, unfortunately. But this one right here would have to be one that I have frogged and done over and over, but I am finally doing it. I am well into the second ball, and it is coming out wonderful. Number 16 is crocheting in public. Have you guys ever crocheted in public? I have. I will take crochet with me to the doctor's office. I will take crochet with me anywhere I can take crochet. It goes with me. I've got special bags I carry all my crochet stuff in, and Sally, you do too. You guys love the blankets I made you, Dan? Good, I'm glad. Number 17 is Something for Me. I can't say that I keep a lot of things for me. Michael, you shouldn't be worried about what other people think about what you do as a craft or a hobby. I feel it's on them, not on you. I applaud you for doing that. I don't tend to keep things that I crochet. I donate them. I give them away. I sell a lot of my stuff. So I don't keep things for myself that I make. I think I have kept two things out of everything I've made, and they are blankets made out of the good morning, Fiber Floozy. Thank you for coming in. I've kept two, and they were both made out of the Premier Puzzle yarn. I have the crossword one and then the dominoes one. Those are the only two blankets I've ever kept for something I've made for myself. So, I am more than caught up now on National Crochet Month. Another thing I wanted to ask you guys is, do you ever lose your crochet mojo? I do. You usually give them away too, Jill? Karen, you do lose your crochet mojo? I do. And the ripple blanket, thank goodness, is keeping me when you're 75% done, Michael. And you sell your stuff too, Karen? Yeah, I do. I just can't keep things for myself. I love to create stuff and I love to make things, but I just can't keep them. I'd rather give them to somebody that could use them, somebody that wants them or needs them. So, and what do you guys do to get your crochet mojo back if you lose it? I would love to hear some of these answers. Yeah, I do that too. I love to start new projects and then I'll set it aside and say I'll finish it later. And then it sits for 2-3 months because I've started 5 or 7 new projects. I'm great at that as well. If I lose my crochet urge, I will usually go into my craft room and I will start shopping through my stash. And that is when a yarn will just jump out at me and say, you need to work with me. That's how I get my crochet mojo back. I will go shopping in my stash and find whatever is speaking to me, and that's how I get it back. But I may have to take a break of a week or so in between before I'll go do that. Just to get my mind clear, let my hands have a break, and kind of watch other people, see what inspiring things they're making, what they're doing. Then I'll get back into doing it. Ola Joe, you'll rest up till you feel like looking at yarn. Michael, you give things away too. Huh. That's interesting. So it sounds like a few of you guys are like me. We'll just rest up and then we'll go back to doing what we feel is good. I hope I'm not frozen again. Okay. Good morning, Elaine and Dot Crafting. Sally says looking through her stash or the Stitch Dictionary kind of helps her. Yeah, the Stitch Dictionary, now that I have it, does help a lot as well. Fibers Floozy Jill says she gets crochet or knit magazines to find out new inspiration. Yeah, like I said, I'll watch YouTube, and I love to watch all of the content creators, and it does. Good morning, Nancy. Thank you for coming in. And that's how I can get my inspiration back as well, is just by watching others create new things or new stitches that come out. Crystal over at Bag O' Day, she's great inspiration for me because she's always putting up new stitches constantly or new shawls. That woman is just amazing. I want to be like her someday when I grow up. How many of you are excited to start Crystal's crochet along for the intricate shawl that she has planned for us? Yeah, that's a good one too. And I need to learn how to do Tunisian crochet, Michael. I've never tried Tunisian crochet, and one day I will give it a try. I'm excited about starting the crochet along with Crystal. I just don't know. You're gonna try it too, Nancy? Try. Keyword try. I love the yarns that Crystal is using. I just don't know what yarns I'm gonna do yet. You're gonna do it too, Ola Joe? Yay! I'm so excited. I can't wait for her to start this. And the yarns that she's got are just, oh, she picks out such beautiful colors. It just, oh, I want to be like her. I can do it. I hope I can. Crystal is very, very good, and she puts a lot of stitches together, and there's a couple of stitches I don't care for, such as the front and back post stitch. I'll do the front post one, but I do not like the back post stitch. Sally, you want to do it because you want to learn more stitches. Yeah. I can do it. I'm sure I can do it. I'm sure all of us can do it. Crystal is a great teacher. She's very slow. She's very thorough on her instructions, and she shows exactly what to do. So she's a wonderful teacher, and I'm sure we'll all be able to do it. For Monday, for the new stitch tutorials that I will be teaching. I love you too, son. Bye. Thank you for coming in. Tell Risha mom loves her. For the stitches for Monday, I had put up 5 new stitches. Nancy, I'm going to do the same thing. If I finish it, I'm going to gift it to somebody else because, like I said, I don't keep things for myself. So I will be regifting it to somebody else once I've made it. It's not regifting, but I'll gift it to somebody. The ones that are in the lead for the stitches for Monday are the furrow stitch and the double crochet trio. And if you all remember on last Monday's or this past Monday when we were talking about stitches, a lot of you had mentioned that you've never done the corner to corner stitch. So I am also going to be doing the corner to corner stitch along with, so far, the furrow and the double crochet trio stitch. Those will be our 3 stitches for Monday. So I'm excited about those. I've got the corner to corner down pat. I will look in the dictionary there, and I will make sure that I have the furrow and the double crochet trio stitch down pat so we have no mistakes. Last week went pretty good, except you guys already knew how to do both stitches basically, so that was easy. Diamond paintings. They are becoming very, very, very popular on the YouTube streets. I see more and more people every day doing diamond paintings. They are a lot of fun. They are relaxing. I love them. I can do them all day, every day. And I finished up one that was a gift to me from one of our friends that are usually in the chat, but she may be out today, which is Eileen. But yes, I seen that, Michael. And you know what? I agree with that. Real men can craft. I believe that 100%. Like, look at Gary Urban Yarn. Lucas and there's lots of men that do crafty things and they're very, very good at it. I don't think crafting and crochet or knitting or anything should be strictly just a woman's craft. It's not. Anybody can do it. I taught my son to crochet when he was younger, and he still has hooks and yarn, and he plays around with crochet. But this is the diamond painting I just finished. You love Gary? I do too. I know. His husband beat us. But this is the one I just finished that I got as a gift from Eileen. And she sent it to me because of Rapunzel's hair. She said it reminded her of me. So I thought that was very sweet of her. And I know we have another person in the room with us that mailed me a gift. I have yet to receive it. Hi, sweet Dawn. I got some happy mail from Dawn yesterday, if you guys seen the video I put up. And this is what I got from sweet Dawn. I got these 2 beautifully hand-dyed yarns, along with this beautiful hand-dyed yarn and a beautiful stitch marker. And in the video I made yesterday, I had to cut it short because I was getting choked up and I was about to start crying. So I had to cut the video short. But when I got that from Sweet Dawn, I felt so truly blessed that I was just speechless at how beautiful that yarn is. And I I truly am blessed because I have all of you guys in my life. But when Dawn and I became friends, she touched my heart in a way that I have not had a friend touch my heart in a long, long time. So Dawn is a sweetheart and I love her to death. I am going to make a shawl, Nancy, with the yarn that she gave me. Hi, Ganny Joe, welcome in. And Dawn is amazing at what she does. And if anybody here has not yet seen what she can do, please go check her out because she is wonderful. She spins, she dyes, she does her clay work. And I said it a million times, anything she touches turns to gold. And I've got proof right here. So yes, Sweet Dawn almost made me cry yesterday. So I had to cut my video very short. But thank you, Miss Dawn. I appreciate it. It is absolutely gorgeous and I love it. Everybody here is beautiful. I love everybody that follows me and is with me, is a subscriber. I love every one of you guys, and I would not be able to do this without any of you being here. So I very much appreciate it. Yes, they were very happy tears. Nancy, you're doing a knit stitch Tunisian blanket? Wow. Oh, that's sweet, Miss Dawn. I love you so much. Did you get your mail yesterday as well, Dawn? I know I have some more happy mail coming from Nancy as well, and hopefully that will be here soon. You like the knit stitch too, Michael? That's your go-to? I've got to learn to do the Tunisian crochet. That's something I've never tried. Hi, Zach. Welcome in. Good. I'm glad you got it. I'm glad you love it. I know you could use it way more than I could have. I would have made one thing out of it, and that would have been it. And that was that cute little white one on the front of the book with the little mushroom hat. That would have been the only thing I made out of the whole book. Oh no, Zach, are you still sick? I hope not. Hello, Miss Ivy B. I'm glad you came in. I need to put a dress on Miss Ivy. There we go. Now that I figured out how to do all that. Graphigans, that's another one I want to make. I would love to do a graphigan. And Miss Ivy B, I know, is doing the gnome ones, which are absolutely beautiful and so cute. And MDL Michael will be on. You're welcome, Ivy, and thank you for agreeing to do it. I forgot what I was going to say now. I lose my mind. Oh, MDL will be on IVB's live with her and Jen on Tuesday. So please make sure you go watch that. And he also has his first live coming up. I believe it's the 19th. Nancy, I'm the same way. The 21st. Okay. I knew it was one of those two dates, the 19th or the 21st, but I could have swore I seen the 19th, but that's okay. Yes, I'm very excited, and last Tuesday was a blast over at Ivy's. I don't think I've laughed that hard in a long, long time. Hello, Zoila. Welcome in. Thank you for coming in. I laughed, and scandalous Sandra. She's got to be my long lost sister from somewhere. She really got me going. she's she's so funny. Nancy, you're gonna start. Hello, living my best life. Welcome in. I'm gonna have to make me one of those support potatoes holding a light bulb now, most definitely. That was absolutely a riot over there. I just enjoy watching Ivy all the way around, period. Oh, goodness, Michael, that's huge. 80 by 80? I know Miss Crystal will definitely appreciate that. I thought it did, Ola Joe. I could have swore I seen the 19th. Michael might have to check his page and make sure it's correct. Because I want to make sure everybody is there to help support him. 19th is with Ivy. Okay. And then the 21st is your first one on your own. Okay. I've got it. All right. Now I've got it wrote down. I won't get them mixed up. I know, Nancy. I can't wait to see that too. I am so excited. And I gave you another shout out this morning, MDL, on my. It's storming there, Ivy. Oh no. I hope you will be safe. Ooh, nice, Zach. What you gonna buy? I am too, Nancy. I know she's gonna go way above what she did last year, which was 41,000 and something for that one shelter. She's going to well exceed that this year. And I cannot wait to see who the lucky recipient is of getting that. Zach, that would be just fine. Diamond paintings are fun. And I have a new one that I've never seen these type of beads before for a diamond painting that I'm doing or going to start on my new little table. But it's a cute little unicorn. But it's got like different shaped beads. It's got little hearts and circles. There's a couple of like little diamonds. And I've never seen a diamond painting with different shaped beads like that before. And I put them all in this little case. But I've never seen the heart-shaped beads. Oh, this thing is new and it's so hard to open sometimes. But look at those beads. I've never seen beads like this for diamond paintings. And then it's got the regular little ones, but they've got like shiny colored gems. So I'm really excited to do this one. Your solo live is at 1 p.m. on the 21st. Is that Eastern time? Central, okay. I'm Pacific time, so I think you're 2 hours ahead of me then. You have 8 that you still need to do yet, Zach? Wow. I have like probably 40 of them. Oh no, Michael. You can't be doing that. But I have probably like 30 of them. Yes, that's awesome, Nancy. I am so happy for you. Oh, that is wonderful. Hello, just another stitch. And I have probably about 20 more diamond paintings that are just sitting here waiting to be done. It's been raining there too. My goodness, you guys are all getting rain. My son woke up to 8 inches of snow and everybody else is getting rain. It's beautiful sunny here. 64. Yesterday it was 60. It was sunny all day yesterday. I'm loving it. This weather is just, now that spring's here, I've got buds and leaves all over my trees. And I have tulips and all my daylilies. All my flowers are blooming and coming up out front. I'm loving it. My plum tree's got leaves on it. My neighbor's cherry tree has leaves all over it. Yesterday it was 70 there and now it's only 40, gray and cloudy. Oh my goodness, Michael. Yes, Nancy. They woke up to 8 inches of snow. And his boss called him and says, do not try to come into work today. They canceled work today. Thank you, Miss Ivy, for dropping everybody. I appreciate that. I now have 2 mods. Miss Ivy B. She is the manager mod. And then I have Susie, who is just a regular mod. Which she must have forgot today was my live. I was going to messenger her and I forgot to. So that's kind of my fault too. Because I know she's very busy with dyeing yarn. And if you have not yet checked out Softball Susie Twisted Roots, you need to check her out as well. She does natural dyeing of yarn. No chemicals. She uses black beans, onion skins, Lincoln, I think is what it's called. That is a green stuff that the reindeer eat and hummingbirds make their nests out of it. I agree, Elena Dot Crafting. She does beautiful work as well. And she's only 3 hours from me. And I am going to take a trip down there now that the weather is really nice. And I'm going to go down and dye some yarn with Miss Susie. So I'm excited about that. It's neat that I just happened to run across her one day and we started talking and became friends and found out she's 3 hours away from me. So that was really cool to find out that I've got someone close to me that I can crochet with, dye yarn with. It's just really cool how this world is so huge, but yet there's people really close by that you don't even know are close by. She lives near another friend of mine that is on a game that I play that I've been running, I guess, like a team leader or family owner. But I play Lily's Garden, and I've been playing it for 4.5 years. And I have met some amazing people and friends through that game as well. So Miss Ivy is a wonderful woman, isn't she? She is very talented. She makes beautiful things. That bracelet she made and put up yesterday as a short is absolutely gorgeous. I love that bracelet. It is beautiful. I guess Crystal bought some white blanks of hanks of yarn that she is going to send over to Thrist to have Thrist dye. That's going to be exciting to see too. Michael, I know. Her and Jen together, they get going and it is just so much fun. Okay, we'll be here. I hope your mom is just fine. My niece Caitlin was on the news this morning. Michigan News, Wood TV 8. She is in a musical for her high school. She is playing Anna from Frozen. And my sister says that she can sing like there is no tomorrow. And that they have tried to talk her into trying out for American Idol and The Voice, but my niece just won't do it. She's too scared to sing in front of America like that, but yet she'll do it for her high school. And we don't know where she gets her singing ability from because there's not one person in my family that can sing. We can't carry a tune in our pocket for nothing. I've tried to sing, and Mr. Cozy tells me, shh, don't do that. Because I can put my headphones on. I can't hear anything but the music. And I'll start singing. Yes, I was so proud. I got to watch the little clip of it. My sister sent me the clip off of the news channel. So I was very excited to look for it. And then when she sent it, because I was trying to look for it. I was trying to look it up this morning because I knew she said the time. So I'm looking, trying to see if I could live stream it. But I kept typing in what she was saying and it was under and it would not come up. Your shower turns off when you sing it. Ivy. Oh, you guys. Yeah, you can play the radio. Oh, yeah, I just can't sing. I can't dance either. I can try. I can slow dance all day. Okay, Zoila, thank you. Yeah, I can dance or can't dance. Slow dance, yes. Fast dance, nope. That's about as bad as me singing. I would love if Zoila would be a mod for me too, Ivy. I really would. And she's she's got such a full schedule already. I would love for her to be one for me though. I really would. And I know that everybody's told me to make sure it's people you can trust. I trust Ivy 100%. I would trust her with my life. And I trust Zoila as well, 100%. So I would love if Zoila would also join and be a mod for me. But I know she is a mod for everybody that I have seen. You can dance after 6 hard drinks. I don't drink, unfortunately, so even if I did drink, I still don't think I'd be able to dance or sing. And yes, I don't know how Zoila keeps up with everybody that she is a mod for because, like I said, everybody I watch, she is a moderator for. And I watch a lot of people. So I don't know how she keeps up with every single channel and everybody that, I mean, everybody's on at all different times. And some of them are on at the same time, and she's in both places. I don't know how she does it. And she's fast. Nancy. She figured out time travel. And Miss Ivy. 6 drinks and I'm a pole dancer. That would probably be me because I don't drink and probably 2 drinks and I would be doing things I shouldn't be doing. So no, I don't drink. A lot of that has to do back with my childhood why I don't drink. I just, to me, alcohol makes people do weird things, funny things, and it's just not fun for me. Coffee all day long. I can drink coffee all day. Till about an hour before bedtime. Then I switch over to water. I can't say I've never drank because I have. In the past, I've had drinks that I probably shouldn't have had, but I do kind of like the taste of Jägermeister because I love black licorice, so I could drink that. And there was a drink that a friend of ours made. You get real bad hot flashes. I do if it's a certain type of alcohol. I get like just one drink and it's like I'm burning up. And I don't know if it's because of the type of alcohol it was that I drank or if it's just me because I get hot real easy and I don't like to be hot. There was this one drink that this friend of ours made and they were called chocolate cakes. And it was like, the drink was just like eating a warm piece of chocolate cake. I know it had frangelica in it, some type of a flavored vodka was in it. And then you put like a powdered sugar around the rim and oh man, it went down so smooth. I don't know how many I drank that night. Mr. Cozy had some, and these friends of ours, they were, I think we went through the whole bottle of vodka and frangelica. They were both fifths. But man, oh man. There she is. Hello, Sandra. Welcome in. Watching while you're at lunch. But we all gotta, I mean, I don't know how I made it home. I don't know how I made it into my bed. The next day, my girlfriend calls me and she's like, my husband's got alcohol poisoning. I'm like, well, gee, I wonder why. But yeah, he was off work for 3 days after that night. We drank a lot that night. I don't know. I don't know how I made it home. I don't remember going home. I don't remember anything of that night. I just know we drank chocolate cakes. I was out of it. Yes, I had so much fun with Sandra over at IBB's on Tuesday. It was a blast. I look forward to next Tuesday. And Michael's going to be there, so it should be a very, very fun night. Wow, Michael, that's been a long time, but thank you for serving for us. I appreciate your service. She's got her potato ready. It's going to be hard for you to watch your sailor mouth. You can do it. Jen and Ivy will keep you in line, I promise. They're going to break you in the right way, though. If I knew how to join, I would, but I don't know how you can join when they're already on. I've seen other people do it and they're like, oh, hold on, we got someone in the basement, and boom, there they are. I don't know how to do that. If we, I don't think she would block us all, but she might not like us all showing up with potatoes. Oh, I did get the link that was dropped to make that potato. And I do have the instructions written down, and I am gonna make one. And I found instructions to make a light bulb. I'm just gonna make it smaller, and I'm gonna attach it to the potato so I have my support potato holding his light bulb. It will be the fridge fire closed. Oh boy. We have to make this so much fun on Tuesday. We gotta all be there because we gotta help break Michael in the right way. That way when he does his first live, he's got it nailed. He'll know exactly what to do. I was so nervous and scared my first one. Yes, anytime. I know I gotta change a light bulb in the back crafting room. And I know I'm gonna think of her, and if it breaks, I'm grabbing a potato. Bye, Sally. Thank you for coming in. You have a good weekend too. Uh, it is going to be so much fun. I can't wait. I think I talked about everything I had wrote down. Yes, I did. So I don't have to keep that on my lap anymore because it's getting very, very warm. I'm going to hopefully enjoy some of this nice weather today. I know last week Mr. Cozy and I went out and raked the backyard up, and I had to put a fence up around part of my, I've got a fence that goes all the way around my backyard. Oh, I can't wait to see what you got too, Nancy. That's going to be exciting to see. I still don't know which one I'm going to use yet. I showed you guys I got that cashmere. Hi, I love to crochet. Thank you for coming in. I got that cashmere yarn from Temu the other day, and that stuff is super, super soft, and it's thin. And so I think that might work for having to use for a shawl for Bag O' Days crochet along. It's really thin, so I mean it would be super lacy, depending I guess on what size hook I used, but I guess I could use that because pink is one of my favorite colors. So I could use that for her shawl. And hopefully it won't be super big. Sandra. She is an angel. Remember? I'm an angel. My halo just slipped to my ankles. I can't help that. I've also got that. I do. I do. I said it, Ivy. I said you were an angel. I've also got this yarn, and I've got 4 of these, but I don't think that would be, and it's a light 3-weight, it says, and it says 109 yards, so that would be just under 500 yards. And they said that that's a 3 light. That looks more like a 4. I don't think that's a 3 light. But I've got several balls of this in slate blue, the Jupiter, and purple lotus. But I got 4 balls of the purple lotus one. That would even make a pretty shawl, I think. I've got so much yarn in my crafting room stashed away and underneath my bed and in my closet. I'm sure if I went and just went through all of it, I could find some really pretty yarns to do that crochet along with Crystal. I've also got 3 of those Karen cloud cakes, I think they are. Yeah, I got 3 of these too. That would be more than enough to do a shawl with Crystal. And this says it's a 4 medium, but that's an awful light 4. But I think that would work. That would be a pretty color to do. Royal treatment. I got lots of choices. Like I said, I'm not buying any yarn for a couple of months. I've got so much in that I've got to go through and try to use up that I don't need to buy any for a couple of months. I need to be a good girl. Oh, Nancy, that sounds really pretty. Cashmere and silk together would be nice. Yeah, that, like I said, that one I got from Temu. It says that it is, sorry about the crinkles. It says it's 65% cashmere, 20% acrylic, and 15% visco. And it's beautiful, but it's so thin. I mean, like I said, it would make a gorgeous shawl because it's so soft and the color is so delicate. It's a really light baby pink. $142 yards. Balls. Oh, wow. Yeah, I think this would make a beautiful shawl because of the color. And it, like I said, it's so lightweight, and with spring coming. And I was real leery when I seen it said 65% cashmere, because the last one I bought that said 95% alpaca, there wasn't even a strand of alpaca in it. So I told Temu all about it. They gave me my money back, but I told them, that's false advertisement. That there's not one hair of alpaca in that yarn, and whoever sold it saying it's 95%, that's no. Yeah, I love Temu. If there's certain things, I mean, some yarns I take a risk on because It's totally different on what they show compared to when you get it. But then there's some I've gotten that are exactly like what it says, if not a little bit better. And I get all my diamond paintings off of Temu as well because they're cheaper than Amazon is and they're just as nice. Like I said, I got this cute little unicorn one. I got that off of Temu and I got it for $2.98. So I can't beat the prices for what you're getting is the same as what you can get on Amazon. You're just getting it for a couple dollars cheaper. And if I can save money, I like saving money. And Mr. Cozy likes it when I save money. He likes it when I don't spend a lot of money. I have a bad habit of buying yarn and hooks and diamond paintings. Those are my addictions. He knew it from day one. I liked to crochet, so. You're gonna be good. Oh. Eileen's gonna be really upset she missed this live. I know she had things to do though. She lost her significant other 3 years ago yesterday, so she's kind of had a rough week. Yeah, make us laugh. Yeah, Nancy, like I said, it's the yarn sometimes it's a risk, but most of the time it's been worth it. I think out of all the yarns I've ordered from Temu, only 2 of them I sent the first one back because it was nothing like it was described. The second one they let me keep, which was the alpaca one. They told me to keep them both and they gave me my money back. So Temu is good about that. Customer service over there is absolutely 100% awesome. Hi, Nisi. Thank you for coming in. 393, what? What's 393? I'm lost. I'm confused. That happens to me a lot. No, it was bad. Nothing could be bad. Oh, I've never heard of that one, Nancy. Oh, awesome. Great. Thank you, Ivy. I try not to pay too much attention to that. I watch it a little bit, but I try not to because I get very discouraged sometimes if I see it go up, down, up, down, up, down. And then the first time it happened that like overnight 12 or 13 were just gone and I didn't know if I did something to make somebody mad or upset. And then it was explained to me that YouTube will take them away and give them back. I guess they check to make sure that they're real and not fake people and that they're safe. But I got them back. Yeah, that's what it was, Nancy. It was YouTube that did that one, but I try not to pay too much attention to it because I can get discouraged very easily, and I don't want that to happen because I am 100% thoroughly enjoying this journey. I've never heard of that company. I'm going to have to check that out. Matter of fact, let me write that down so I don't forget it. I'll have to check them out. I know sheen is supposed to be kind of like, oh, you picked the colors for him, Michael? Nice. Only $8, Nancy? Wow, that is cheap shipping. I know that they said that sheen is supposed to be kind of like, I don't know if it's sheen or shine. Uh, oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad you're helping them out then. But they're supposed to be like a lot like Temu with prices and stuff. So I've never checked them out yet, so I can't tell you what their products are like. I want to check them out, but I'm yes, I do that too every day. I make sure I am still subscribed to everybody that I want to be subscribed to because I've had it happen and I don't get a notification. Sometimes when their lives are coming up or they've got something special coming up, I don't get a notification. So I have to go back and double check to make sure I'm still subscribed. All notifications are on. Most of the time they are, but sometimes I just don't get the notification. I know that Hirschner's, somebody put up a link yesterday about Hirschner's. They've got a sale going on again right now too. But I have to be good. I can't buy any yarn. No, no, no. I got yarn sitting in my cart for Hirschner's, but I haven't paid for it yet. I want to. Crystal can make some really big shawls though. I mean, we don't need to make them as big as she does, but that's one good thing. She gives us our choices on what size we want to do. But she makes some huge. Nancy. Yeah, I keep waiting to win the lotto. I don't think that's ever gonna work. Oh, yeah, I think that's gonna be more than enough, Nancy. Oh, goodness, Michael. That sounds like me. I've got, like I said, I've got 3 of those great big king size vacuum seal bags. I got 3 of those stuffed full. I've got 2 or 3 big totes. I've got a bunch just sitting up on top of my desk. I've got 6 or 7 totes in my closet. I've got a few of those stand up drawer things that are all. I've got yarn everywhere in this house. I've got yarn underneath my bed and it's everywhere. If I was to count it up, I probably got 700-800 skeins of yarn here or balls of it because I got a lot of cotton yarns that are in my closet. I don't use cotton yarns a whole lot. If I do, I use them to make washcloths or scrubbies for the kitchen or for the bath, for the shower or. Oh, can't have all that wool if you're allergic to it. That's not good. Do you need my address? I'm just kidding. Your husband gets it all. Oh, Nancy. If shipping was not so much right now, I would send you a tote full of yarn. You're a newbie yarn hoarder? Nancy, right? I live at. That's why I said, do you need my address? Yeah, I'm a yarn hoarder. I shouldn't be, but I am. Ivy. I got tons of cotton yarns in my closet. That's most of what I think, just about all of it in my closet is cotton. Just meet you at the corner at midnight? Okay. I don't do a lot with the cotton yarns because you can't, I mean, you can wash it in the washer, but you can't dry it because it'll shrink if you do. So I I don't like having a lot of the cotton yarns because you gotta lay them flat to dry, and then it's a whole big thing with me, I guess. And if I make them for kids and give it to the school using the cotton yarns, well, if they get something on it and they take it, and their mom washes it and dries it in the dryer, not knowing that it's cotton and it shrinks, well, then that kid's without a scarf. So usually I do not use cotton at all for school for donations. Usually it's just all acrylic because if they have an allergy to wool, I don't need them having an allergic reaction. So, yeah, Ivy, but I use it in the kitchen. You're right. I've got probably 8 to 10 dish rags that I've made, and I use them in the kitchen. I've made Mr. Cozy and I both the back scrubby things for the shower out of the cotton and that scrubby sparkle yarn. I've made tons of washcloths out of that stuff, and I use it in the shower every day, but I don't know. Ooh, Zoila's making lasagna. Zoila, Ivy says I need to add you as a mod. Would that be okay with you? I know, I think we're all going to go over there. Ooh, Ivy's having sloppy joes. That sounds good too. I'll trade you. Right, Nancy? When I first started crochet, that was all my grandmother ever had was Red Heart yarns. No other. Thank you, Zoila. I appreciate that. Okay. She's got her blue dress on now, too. Sandra, you're having ramen? I am going to make tater tot casserole for dinner tonight. Mr. Cozy will not eat it because it's Friday, and he does not eat meat on Fridays during this Passover time, so I will be eating tater tot casserole alone. Well, I'll probably share it with my dogs. They each get a little bite of hamburger when I make it. But that's what I'm gonna have. I love tater tot casserole, and I make just a little square. Nancy, you're having leftovers. You can come have tater tot casserole with me. I know, that's what I said, Sandra. More meat for me. You're welcome, Zoila. Thank you for doing it. I appreciate it. Yeah, I am the meat eater in the house. He's more veggies. Oh yeah, that sounds good too, Ivy. Tater tots with chili and cheese. Ooh. I should make it. Oh, you can make it like a taco tater tot casserole, but I'm sure you could make it with chili seasoning and make it a chili cheese tater tot casserole. I bet that would be really good. And I've got chili seasoning. That sounds super good. Or I could just make a big pot of chili. Oh, she's got a pit stop at the post office. The post office is fun until they give you your price. Sandra. going to be able to eat a potato or change a light bulb again without laughing my butt off. Oh, I can make a good pot of chili, guys. I have had people beg me for my recipe for chili. I can make a bomb pot of chili. I love corned beef, but I gotta leave out the cabbage. I can't do cabbage unless it's made into like a sauerkraut to put on top of a Polish dog. Then I can eat it. But that's the only way I can eat it is like that. Or if it's boiled into like Mr. Cozy will sometimes make a big roast and he'll add carrots and potatoes and onions and then he'll put little strips of cabbage in it and just let it boil, but it dissolves pretty much, so you don't really taste it. Cabbage gives me the wins. I'm telling you, Sandra, you are my long lost sister from somewhere. I know you are. Right? I know everybody always talks about food on their lives, and it's like, oh my gosh, I'm starving. I gotta go eat. Cabbage with vinegar on it? I've never had it that way, Nancy. You're an only child? Not no more, you're not. You got a sister. And you're adopted? I'm adopting you too. I need another sister. I got lots of sisters on here. I'm the oldest out of all of my family. I got 2 sisters with my mom, and then on my, I guess, he's supposed to be a dad, I guess. They call him dads, but I never knew who he was till I was 13, and I still don't like him and I don't talk to him. So to me, he was just a sperm donor. I got 4 half brothers from him, and I think I talked to the youngest one the most. I don't talk to the other ones at all. I think I met my brother Tony once. Wow, that's terrible, Nancy. I try to keep up with my sisters a lot. My middle sister I talk to more than I do. I do too, Zoila. I love my YouTube family. And an egg roll, I never thought about that, Michael, with egg rolls having cabbage in them. I do like egg rolls sometimes. I have to be in the mood for it. But my youngest sister, her and I used to be super, super close. And then when I moved to Washington State, that kind of put a crinkle in our relationship because she was devastated that I left. My nieces were very devastated that I left. And that really upset my youngest sister. So now she's real hard to talk to now. She don't really talk to me that much. She'll text every once in a while if there's something going on in the kid's life. Like with my nieces, she was on TV this morning. My oldest niece, Ashley, got her match for her residency, and she was matched to Bronson Methodist Hospital there in Michigan. So I'm so proud of my nieces. I don't think I've ever had a Filipino egg roll. If I get an egg roll, it's usually like from the deli at the local grocery store or from the Panda Chinese restaurant here. I do like egg drop flour soup though. I don't think I've ever had one of those either, Michael. Ooh, homemade chicken and dumplings sound good now too. All this food talk. What's what does it consist of, Michael? Is it like a doughy type thing stuffed or oh, okay, kind of like a spring roll with meat in them. Okay. Oh, I miss homemade chicken and dumplings, Ivy. My grandmother made the best dumplings ever. She didn't season the chicken real good, but she still could make one heck of a dumpling. I miss that. Tank, how'd you get kicked out? I can see you, Tank. Wonder what's going on with Tank. Why she's... That's weird. Just like with Nancy and Don Aaron, there was an issue there, but Ivy fixed that. Thank goodness for that. Yeah, I can see Tank, but I wonder why she's saying she's gotten kicked out. Nancy, no one's made chicken and dumplings. I said it sounded good. My grandmother could make, oh, my ex-husband's grandmother, now she could make a pot of chicken and dumplings like nobody's business. And she could do it blindfolded with one hand. I'll tell you, that woman was one heck of a cook. I do miss my ex-husband's grandmother. I don't miss the ex, but I miss her. Yeah, YouTube has been being very, very buggy lately. I don't know what is going on with it, but it has been crazy. Man, I hope Tankster can get back in. That's weird. I don't understand why YouTube's being like that. Just if it's YouTube altogether or if it's just certain channels that people are having issues with or but that's weird. Yeah, grandmothers are awesome. I miss both of my grandmothers very, very much. My mom's mom, I agree, Zoila. I think it's a YouTube thing. It's gotta be YouTube. I can't think of any other reason why people are having so many issues. Because I haven't touched any buttons except for putting blue dresses on Zoila and Ivy. Other than that, I haven't touched any buttons. Well, okay, my friends. It's about that time. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. You guys stay safe, stay cozy, stay warm if you're in a cold climate. I've noticed that with my phone, Michael. If I'm on my phone, I have a lot of issues with YouTube. If I use my tablet, I'm good. I gotta get my big computer back out too and put that in the crafting room because I'm sure I wouldn't have any issues with that either. So, absolutely, Zoila. I appreciate every one of you guys for being here. Thank you for spending your time with me. I will see you all on the YouTube streets. Hugs back to you, Ivy. Oh, Nancy, I'm sorry. All right, guys. Have a great weekend. I will see you guys on the YouTube streets. Stay safe, stay cozy, and keep crocheting. Bye till next time, guys.